On this week's episode, I've got some Doctor Who, I've got some Diecast, and I unearthed some treasures that's been hidden away for far too long. And so, as you know, I have quite a large range of classic Doctor Who figures, monsters, Daleks, TARDIS, whatever. And all sorts at the moment. In fact, there you are. I know I've shown it to you once before, but doesn't mean you can't look again, does it? So, yeah, anyone would think that's enough. But no, I also had still a huge tub to go through. So I decided to have a look through that this week and get them all priced up. Problem is, the cabinet's full and I've got nowhere to put them now. And there they are. Oh me, oh my, where on earth am I going to put all of these? Fortunately, there are some duplicates, such as the Vok robots. There's quite a few of them, a few more back there as well, and there's some already in the cabinet. There's multiple mummies, a couple of the Fendaline, or Fendal, with a little Fendaline creature, and Leela, Drashigs, Morbius, Zygons, Sea Devils there, Fourth Doctors, different kinds, Brigadier, the Green Death, Third Doctor with the maggots, Gel Guards from the Three Doctors. We've got Syl there, we like Syl, don't we?
That is enterprising.
With Perry. Both of the Sutek variants. Resurrection Daleks, Davros from Destiny, some Destiny Daleks, Fourth Doctors, Decaying Master, Marcus Scarman from the Pyramids of Mars, a Suicide Dalek, I'm probably going to get censored for that, aren't I, YouTube, from Destiny, the Resurrection, Davros, Sontaran Experiment, Field Major Steyr, I think it is, with his Scout Pod, City of Death, Fourth Doctor, there's those Vok robots I mentioned earlier, another Fourth Doctor, Harry Sullivan, Fifth Doctors. We've got a Death to the Daleks Dalek there with the machine gun. Supreme from Resurrection. That's the Genesis Davros, Genesis Daleks, Sutek Sarcophagus. We've got the Doctor from the Genesis of the Daleks there. Third Doctor, I believe that's the Death to the Daleks one. Should really go with that Death Dalek over there. Anti-Lightwave Ray. Light Ray Wave? Which Anti-Light Ray Wave, I think it is, Dalek there from Planet of the Daleks. Day of the Daleks Supreme. We've got all of the Cyberman box set there from Revenge of the Cybermen. Vok robots. Ace from Remembrance, another one. Seventh Doctor. Ace from Silver Nemesis. Got the Genesis Sarah Jane Smith back there, newly regenerated Fourth Doctor, Fifth Doctor even. There's the other version as well. It looks like he's dropped the little man. He did have it in his hand. I'll find it, and the Master's column. We've got a Planet Supreme hiding back there, newly regenerated Fourth Doctor, and Burgundy Fourth Doctor with K9. So yeah, there's some gems there. There's some fantastic pieces there. I'm going to go hunting for this little tiny figure now. Oh, I found it. Hang on. There it is. It had dropped out of his hand. It was on the floor. For me, this is the stuff that dreams are made of. But where am I going to put them? So I had a little rejig of the Godzilla cabinets. Condensed them all down in order to make a bit of space. And they always look a bit better once they've been rejigged. And now I've got somewhere to put them. And don't they look good? And I've got space for more. Which is cool, because it turns out I've got some more. In fact, I've still got another 2 tubs like this, full of Doctor Who figures, although the next 2 tubs are all 2005 series onwards. I need to find somewhere to put all them to. So I'll be showing you them over the coming weeks, I assume. And those last few are now in their cabinets. But enough of Doctor Who for now. And let's take a look at this week's delivery! As usual, starting with the DC, we've got Batman. And the variant cover. It's quite cool. Marvel, we've got Daredevil, Avengers, Amazing Spider-Man, Star Wars, we've got the main Star Wars title, which is a Dark Droids crossover. Hurry up and get that over with. Dark Droids D-Squad, the variant cover for it, quite like that one. IDW's given us Sonic the Hedgehog. Over to Image Comics now, and we've got King Spawn, Transformers, Creepshow. Oh, look at that gingerbread man. Walking Dead Deluxe. We've got This Little Piggy from Scout Comics. And Tarot, Witch of the Black Rose, the signed copies. There's that one with a very naughty print, and that one. That looks like Lon Chaney. Again, a very naughty print. Archie, the Christmas Spectacular, and the World of Betty and Veronica Jumbo Comics. And on the graphic novel front, we've got the latest volume of Heartstopper, which I'm sure is probably going to be the bestseller until Christmas now. And at long last, we finally got Bishop from the X-Men 97 in the Marvel Legends line. All the others came in ages ago, and these have only just turned up now. And back there, we've got some Star Wars Black Series and Vintage Collection. So I'm going to crack them open and see what's in there. Right, we'll start with the Vintage Collection, I think. So there's a Rebels one. Oh, it's my boy, Grand Admiral Thrawn. Nice. Old style card back. Knights of the Old Republic. Darth Revan, lovely. Both lightsabers too. And Return to Form there. That's what the Vintage Collection card backs used to look like. Much prefer these. Another Clone Wars. Pre-Vizsla. Cool. And then over here we've got a Mandalorian one. It's R5! R5D4. Excellent stuff. So what Black Series have we got? Starkiller. And the Force Unleashed. Wonderful. It's not a bad likeness at all. Brilliant stuff. Red lightsaber though. Did you have a red lightsaber? I think I used a blue when I played. And R5 again. Cool stuff. Plenty of accessories. And that's it for this week's delivery. I didn't get a lot of trade-ins this week. There was very, very little to write home about. But a regular of mine, Martin, thank you very much, mate, did bring me in this little pocket Sega Mega Drive. We're going to have a look at that to start with. And here it is. It does show you on the back there, it's got the sticker, so it is an official Sega Mega Drive, one of these. It's an arcade ultimate portable. Apparently you could get them in Argos. It seems to be quite slow to turn on, admittedly. Turn it on. Oh no, that came on quite fast this time. I tried it yesterday and it took ages to come on. I'll make sure the volume's up so you can actually hear it. But yeah, there's 20 games on this. Alex Kidd, Alien Storm, Altered Beast, Arrow Flash, Columns, Crackdown, Echo, E-SWAT, Fatal Labyrinth, Flicky, Golden Axe, absolute classic, Duel Master, Shadow Dancer, Shinobi 3, Sonic and Knuckles, Sonic Spinball, Sonic, Sonic 2, Streets of Rage, and Streets of Rage 2. I see there is a third page there. That's for if you flick over, you can stick an SD card in the top of it and play whatever games you've installed onto that SD card. So that's quite cool. But let's have a look at Sonic. It's the one that we all know Sonic, don't we? Let's see. Oh, reflection of my top of my head. Pretty good. The speaker's a bit farty though, isn't it? I don't think I've pressed start, have I? Ah, what an idiot. Here we go. That's more like it. We all recognise that music, don't we? Oh. So yeah, it seems to emulate the game quite well, to be fair. Because let's face it is an emulation, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not trying to beat any records there. So yeah, it's quite cool, isn't it? Thank you, Martin. And then another regular of mine, Christian, he's been coming in for absolutely years. He normally brings me the Hot Wheels cards when I get a big stash of Hot Wheels cards. It's normally him that brings them in. Well, this week he brought me a handful of model cars, so let's take a look at those. And for the most part, these diecast models he brought in do tend to have a bit of a VW theme, a Volkswagen theme. There's this bright orange bus, VW bus, with surfboard on top. As you can see, it's T2. This one's by Welly, so not the most expensive of models. There's also this one by Majorette, so again, probably not the most expensive of models, but it's a T1 bus, and this one, it comes in a bit of a tin. Like a presentation tin with it. That's quite cool, metallic silver. opening top. I suppose that's what street food it says. I think that's quite cool, isn't it? Exclusion to the rule here, we've got a Dodge Challenger. Bright pink. I bet they never made this car in pink, did they? That comes with a normal sort of like Matchbox type box in there with it. Looks like there's quite a few to collect in the range. And then back to the VWs, there's these ones, and these ones are 1/43 scale models, and these are dealership models, so you can only get these at the VW dealerships. And quite nice indeed. So yeah, we've got an EOS there. Doesn't tell you much about it, doesn't tell you the manufacturer or anything like that. I know a lot of the time they used to be by Mini Champs. I don't think that these ones are. So yeah, that's the EOS. And we've got the Passat. Ooh. Which that's like in a very, very deep, dark burgundy colour. There's a hint of red to that, hint of red wine. Very, very dark. Nice model again. I'm not sure how sought after a model Passat would be. Again, doesn't tell you much about it. And then probably the easiest to sell of the lot will be this Golf. Like a metallic dark silver there. And you can see there's a logo on the back of there. Herpa, I'm guessing that's the brand of the Diecast model, but I'm not 100% certain because I've never heard of it, if I'm honest. Never heard of it. Yeah, nice little models. And I also put a few comic sets together, so let's take a look at those. So first to show is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles crossover with Stranger Things. Pretty cool looking first issue cover there. So these are by IDW and Dark Horse Comics. And yeah, you get the whole set of four for 15 quid. How terrifying does that look? That's cool. There's also, but I don't have images of them, I don't have them to hand, so I might have to put some images up on the screen. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles crossover with Street Fighter. There's 5 of those. And then we've got Elvira in Monsterland. Yeah, 20 quid for the full set of 5, issue 1 there, with lots of different Draculas on the cover. I actually think it's quite cool. Count from Sesame Street, how cool. Monsters. Oh, how can I forget his name? Vincent Price, there we go. Obviously, I'm not going to... Actually, no, that one's Count, isn't it? Who's that one then? Is that... Well, the different ones in the Muppets and Sesame Street. I didn't know that. I like how back there's Count Duckula. A bit of a Frankenstein theme to issue 2. A werewolf theme to issue 3. I suppose that's a Kaiju theme, isn't it? Put that with the Godzilla collection, couldn't we? Mecha Elvira. And a general roundup there of a few. We've got like a Wolfman, a Mummy, Frankenstein. I'm not sure who the guy in the middle is. You tell me in the comments, why not? And I actually put these together a little while ago, but completely forgot to show them off. We've got the Death of Venomverse. Issue 1 there. 2. The artwork on these, very dark but very cool. 3, 4, and just in case you don't know how to count, 5. And yeah, you get all 5 of those for £23.75p. And because there wasn't a huge amount of stuff traded in this week, I decided to nip upstairs and have a look to see if I could dig out anything worth showing you and putting out for sale this week. And it looks like I managed to find some Halo figures. What's in here? That's certainly a Master Chief. I'm not quite sure which version that is. I think it might be Halo 3. It's certainly Master Chief there with his 117, Spartan 117. He's got a grenade stuck in his hip and he's got his regular assault rifle too. That's actually the Halo 3 Master Chief, so which is that then? That's definitely Halo 3 Master Chief, isn't it? I'm sure that's Halo 3. He's got his assault rifle and a Covenant. I forget the name of that. It's a while since I played Halo. But yeah, so we got that one. So which is that one then? You can see there is a clear difference between the two. One's a little bit bulkier than the other. I wonder if that one's Halo 2. Oh, it's not Halo 1. And then I think that may be from Halo Reach. Just one of the UNSC troopers. Oh, we've got one with a removable helmet here. Is that Buck? I'm not sure. Can you tell me? That's a very tight helmet. There he is, got some blood stains to his face as well. He's a bit beaten up. I wonder if that's custom one. And there, I don't recognise that one. That's considerably smaller than the others, so I wonder if that's a she. I quite like my Halo, but I'm not up on every individual character. And there are a few guns rattling around here. That's a shotgun, I believe. It's certainly got the pump action to it. Doesn't look to have wide enough barrel to be a shotgun. Assault rifle. And whatever that is. And what else is in this box? It looks like there's a lot of Lego mini kits. We've got one there from the Guardians of the Galaxy, from the first Guardians of the Galaxy film, I believe. No, sorry, it's not. It's from Volume 2. So it's still a few years old, is that, isn't it? I think there's quite a lot of them in here. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of them. 9 of the same ones. But there's also one of Thor there from the first Avengers film. A Hawkeye, also looks to be from the first Avengers film. And there's a little Creator helicopter. And a City Police speedboat. But one of those, it looks like, has got a hole in the bag. But yeah, the best thing in this box that I found, I've had this quite a long time actually. It's an old model kit. But, can you hear that? It's not just any old model kit, it's made of metal. if I remember rightly, it's by Aoshima. Yep, Aoshima, so it's a Japanese one. And yes, it is a Godzilla model kit. Can't remember from when these came. But it's the 1962 Godzilla, so that's the King Kong versus Godzilla. And it's a 1 in 700 scale. And I'm just rearrange the pieces because they've slipped out of their spots within the box. And then I'm going to give you a close-up of it. And that gives us a nice segue into what else I've brought down to show you. Because it's Godzilla versus King Kong is that one, and here we have King Kong's big massive fists, or electronic Kong arms as it calls them on the box. I wouldn't call them arms because they only come to about here, which is where the arm starts. Now it does say that it has sounds and that you can try me. I dare say that the batteries will long since have gone in these, and I don't even know how you try it. Tap Kong's left hand for sounds. Nope, still sounds there. So yeah, maybe they could do with new batteries, but it certainly still works. The try me bit popped off the box. It seems like you can actually take them out. Yeah, there's literally a little hand piece in there to hold on to. That's as far as you can go. Now I know I've got bigger hands than most kids, but that's certainly not an arm. That doesn't even cover my wrist. So there's that. We've had Godzilla. We've had King Kong. What's the other big Kaiju movie franchise? Gamera. And there's two pieces from Gamera here. This one is, look at the dust on the top of there. This one is a Gyros. Gyros? It is Gyros, isn't it? It's Gyros. I'm doubting myself now. I've done that many of these over the last couple of years. I'm really doubting. It's Gyros. And this one is by Real Action Heroes. And I've not had a look at this yet, so I have no idea what it looks like in the box. But I pull it out and it's just the head and the rest of the body's fallen off inside the box, isn't it? Oh, it's silver. I'll show you that at the end. Okay, so it looks like you have to partially assemble it yourself. That really is silver. It's not silver in the film, as you can see. That's what it should be. So I wonder if this is some limited edition version. Well, it does say it's a limited edition. I wonder if it's a variant. So I don't think this has ever been assembled, so I'm not going to. But if it's anything like the others, there's a skeleton of essentially an undressed Real Action Hero body inside there. Which, yes, there is. As you can see. I like how there's actually a head in there on it as well. Oh, that head's not going to have. It will as well. Right, the head is actually supposed to look like one of the actors who played the part in the films. That's brilliant. That's really brilliant. Yeah, and it looks like you are supposed to glue those onto, the wings onto the body. So yeah, I'm definitely not going to do that just for the purposes of this video. So that is incredibly cool. Now, what I was laughing at was in there you for the actor, for the doll, you've got a pair of white shorts and a vest, and on the vest is a poster of the film, the movie poster. How cool's that? Instructions there on how to assemble it. What else is in here? There's a random piece of sponge. Don't know what that's for. We've got hands for the doll inside. We've got hands to go at the end of the wings, I'm guessing. I'm not going to guess at what they are. Oh, right, okay, they're the spikes of talons at the end of the wings. Okay. It looked like something else. And then you've got some wires and whatnot to hold the wings out and give them some shape if you choose to put them in there as well. So yeah, that's quite cool, isn't that? Now there was a Gamera that went with this, but that went straight away as soon as I put that out a little while ago. I do happen to have a Godzilla one of these left in stock at the moment. And that's in the cabinet downstairs, which you may have seen the camera whiz past once or twice. It was in a bag, wasn't it? Putting it back in the bag. And I'll finish tidying that up after filming. And the next thing to show you is sticking with Gamera. At least according to the box it is. It's a load of those little, well actually these ones are not so little. It's a load of those candy toys. I wonder if there's going to be any candy inside. Who are these by? Eugene. Trading Figure Collection FX, these ones are called. Okay, so this one's Barugon. Not to be confused, of course, with Baragon. And it looks like it's supporting Pride. Don't know why. I will get these built up and then we can show you them at the end. My second one is Giron. Or Gyron, depending how you wish to pronounce it. We've got another Gaios here. Right, looks like we've got another Gaios. This one appears to be stood rather than flying. I wonder if it's supposed to be Gaios and Super Gaios. But I think the Super Gaios was modern. These are Showa era. Oh, we've got Gamera himself here. Cool. Okay. So Gamera himself comes with the flames to breathe out of his mouth. Which is cool. Should you wish to have him flying, he comes with those as well. And you can have head taken off inside with that sticking out instead, so it's his head inside. That's cool. So it comes with options, that's really cool. Got another Gamera. This one's the flying Gamera, which that one partially was. Oh. Comes with arms and legs as well, so again, another one with options. It is different. Oh cool, oh cool. Is this a crawling one? All fours, I think. It is indeed. I'm liking these. I've got yet another Gamera. Or Gamera, how do you pronounce it? I wonder if this is first appearance Gamera where he comes up out of the ice. From the first film. That doesn't look like it though. So yeah, you can literally just stand on the ice, or I think, if you want to take some time, taking the arms off, pushing the head up through it, and then putting the arms back on, I think you can have him so he's coming up out of the ice. That's awesome. And last one. Now the box shows 7, we've got 8. I think that's supposed to be the black and white version, and I think this is the colour version of the same toy. Now at first I thought all of the bases interconnected, but apparently they don't. Yeah, there's a green tinge to this one, which is absent from the other one. The other one's more... Well, I thought it had a brown tinge, but now I look at it, it's more grey. Doesn't wish to go in, that one. Apparently green paint makes things more difficult to assemble. Oh, now that one was very tight. Ah, there you are. I didn't see you there. You doing snooping around. But as you can see, I'm a bit busy at the moment pricing up yet more Doctor Who figures, which will probably be going in that cabinet right there underneath the other lot. Well, I suppose all that's left to be said is thank you for tuning in to yet another episode of What's New at Cosmic Toys. And thanks for sticking around to the end. Remember, if you haven't already, you need to like the video, you need to subscribe to the channel, and you need to ring that ding-a-ling. Because once we get to 500 subscribers, which we're desperately trying to do, I'll be able to do that giveaway, you know, for that Legopolis Doctor Who DVD, the one that's signed by Tom Baker. Well, we're nearly there. We're nearly there. And soon, one of you lucky viewers will get it. Alright, okay, I need to get back on with this, so off you pop. See you later. Bye!